What's up, Mando Army? Welcome back to another League of Legends video. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today because I just recorded this game and got everything all uploaded and then watched my video preview. And for whatever reason, my microphone was having some sort of a feedback loop or some sort of an audio problem, which I didn't know during the time of recording. So we're going to be watching a recording and I'm just going to throw on because I've got the recording muted so that we're not getting that audio feedback in the actual video today. So we're going to be watching a recording of a game that I just played, and I'm just going to throw some like lo-fi beats on in the background, and I'm just going to kind of narrate the game that I just played. And just to prove to you that this is my game and not some other random replay, there I am on the pause screen. So you can see, like, this is my video. I'm like, what's up, Mando Army? Welcome back to another video. Da da da. My audio sounds like shit, and I didn't know it. So here we go. Let's go ahead and just throw some beats on and watch this. What we're playing today is we are playing AP Kogmaw in the mid lane. We did for our build path here. We did Arcane, Comet, Manaflow Band, Trancendence, Scorch, Ravenous, Hunter, Cheap Shot, Ability, Haste, AP, and Armor. We were laning against the Nocturne. Started with our E, and that's what we focused up during this video. And just going to be playing this video playing this game much like we did the AP Misfortune build. We're going to be going for a lot of burn and a lot of poke in the laning phase, playing safe and scaling. One thing that I did mention during the video that I want to make sure that I get out right here at the very beginning is, guys, analytics tells me that 80% of you who are watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. So please drop a sub on the channel if you like what I am doing here for you. If you're enjoying the content, please let me know. Help support the channel and overcome the the algorithm raid boss by liking the video, commenting what I should play next down in the comment section below. And even if you don't want to comment what you think I should play next, just comment something like this is the way, or Kogmaw, or it doesn't even matter. Just comment something in the comment section to help us defeat that raid boss of an algorithm for YouTube. So helps a lot. So just getting into the gameplay here to narrate what's kind of going on. I've just been pushing my wave. I am poking Kogmaw as much as humanly possible here, making sure to try and get my E-poke or whatever ability poke I can off as often as possible whenever Manaflow Band is up, ideally. Just hit level 4 there, maxing the E. So put that second point in the E. Getting some autos off here and there. I noticed that Vi and Jarvan are fighting up here in the top lane. I have lane priority. Vi goes ahead and gets Jarvan's flash. Nocturne decides that he wants to kind of walk back a little bit, but decides against it. Vi's going to go ahead and just pick up the Scuttle Crab there. I'm going to go ahead and mosey my little ass right back into lane here. I believe Nocturne backs on this wave. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. So just keep farming it up. Him and I are basically doing the same thing to one another, just poking whenever we have the ability to do so. Mine is sticking a little bit better than his is, even though he has the healing passive. So again, just looking for the E-poke. The E-poke, really nice thing about the E-poke is it almost guarantees, again, just like MF, the slow on the ability almost guarantees that Arcane Comet is going to hit every single time. It's the reason why we're running that rune. You just get a ton of value out of it. We let this wave crash into our tower, and we're going to go ahead and get it to bounce out here. Actually, you know what? This is a spot. I go ahead and freeze out this wave. Just drag these 4 minions back. This is a perfect freeze. I'm low on health, I'm low on mana, but that is one of the reasons why I wanted to freeze this out was to just punish his base. And then I realized that he's based at this point, and I go to try and just push it out as fast as possible. I end up missing like every single CS here because I'm terribad. Yep. I got 4 out of those like 11 CS. And then, yep, go ahead and rocket on back to base. It's 30 CS to 16 so far, doing well. We're going to be going Landry's Anguish first item. I buy 2 books, a Refillerino. Get my mana and health back up here. And walk my cute little butt right on back to lane. Kogmaw is adorable, by the way. If you guys don't think that Kogmaw is adorable, you're entitled to your incorrect opinion. So we'll go ahead and one nice thing is that with the recording, we can kind of skip through the fluff. So walking it back to lane. It's not quite my video format that I try to do. Okay, so Nocturne is AFK. There's a weird bug that shows me that he's in bot lane, even through his Paranoia Darkness. So I start to try to mosey on down. I see that Jarvan is in the river there, and I decide the better of it. There we go. Got that timeline off the fucking screen. Okay, so I decide the better of it. I just push my wave in, back up just a little bit to see the Jarvan here. Got him. Hit him with my Q. Give him a little poke. Let him know who's real boss of the mid lane here. Nocturne comes right back into a nice little healthy poke from my E. And we're right back to the situation that we were at. So Nocturne ended up getting, I believe, an assist off of his roam, which leaves me with just the advantage of my farm. But farm advantage is something that's a thing that I start to levy up here. So just kind of trading poke back and forth here. My E for his E. Both of them doing a decent amount of damage to one another. Getting him with the ult, get him with the Comet. I start fishing around here for ult procs. Get him with the E right there. He's getting low. Yeah, okay, so he really wants it here. He's starting to look out for me. So I am, again, just keeping him shoved in, keeping him poked down as much as possible, fishing for it with my ultimate when I can. Keeping him zoned off of the CS, making that CS gap get bigger and bigger. So we're getting there. We've got a Vi looking to come in right here. She pings that she's on her way. I start moving up aggressively, and I think I give it away there. So she just comes in, kind of helps me beat the wave up a little bit. I do manage to get my cannon. I'm and sitting on enough money for my Lost Chapter, plus, I believe, Boot. So I go ahead and pick that up here. Yeah, Lost Chapter, Boot, Pink Ward. Let's skip a little forward. Walking back to lane. There we go. Back in laning phase. Nocturne goes ahead to try to roam again. I pinged like 3 or 4 times when I was getting back to lane. He gets a kill on the Nautilus. Our Twitch picks him up. Our Twitch picks up Leona. Our Twitch picks up Jarvan. Victor gets a shutdown on the Twitch and bot lane. I use this opportunity to push for plate and keep pushing. So since they sent everybody bot, including my lane opponent, I'm just going to go ahead and spend this time shredding their tower, getting plating here. So moving right along. All right, so now I just start trying to lay a little bit of pressure on him because I don't want him getting all this farm for free without getting a little bit of poke damage in. He is super low, but I am also low on mana. So that is something I'm taking into account here. I just start autoing the wave. He has to leave, I do believe, but I don't think he does. Yeah, I see he chooses to stick around. I start fishing for him again with my ult. Just mostly playing off of my mana regen, off of Manaflow band here. I go for the flash. I hit him with the Q. I miss the ult because he flashes. So I misplayed a little bit there. My flash is down. I've got him at about 100 health here. I'm holding on to my mana at the moment. Got a feeling. Got the sneaking suspicion. Yeah, see, he stayed again. Sniffing for it with my ultimate. Miss him again. He's still looking at us. Just going for this third plate. He's still here. Hasn't backed yet. Get him again. He's at maybe 10 health. I walk up, get an extra tower shot in there. Here comes the paranoia. There's the barrier. Boom. With the Q right in the face. Outplayed. I was sitting on my barrier that entire time just waiting. He hadn't actually engaged on me yet to make me pop it. So barrier jebaited for the win. Type in chat a cheeky little TY. I don't know why I clicked that ward down right there, but it's there. Gonna go back, gonna pick up Fiendish Codex. Let's go ahead and skip ahead. Back to the laning phase. Checking to see what's going on down the bot lane here. Vi is getting dove, but she gets out. Nocturne is back in the mid lane. I'm coming in. Dropping orbital bombardment from about a quarter of a mile away, because that is what Living Artillery does. That is the name of Kogmaw's ult, by the way. Living Artillery. Just go ahead and spend some mana to clear that wave. Got my Refillerino to fresh myself right back up and keep fishing. So dumping a decent amount of mana right there. And our Vi pings me here to be the good guy jungler and have me get the blue buff. So I grab a nice needed spicy blue buff and waddle on back into the mid lane here. I get my ward down top bush and keep up the push. So the lane pressure you start to exert once you get at least your Lost Chapter is real good. I went tier first item 2 to make sure that I had the mana for the type of pressure that I wanted to apply with this build. They take dragon here. I go ahead and maybe greedy stay just a little bit, but I want that tower. I get the first tower. And I do pay for it here with my life. End up... So that ends me up 1-1 so far. Not that bad. I'll go ahead and purchase my full Liandry's Anguish there and start waddling back to lane. Nocturne tries to take tower, but he does not get it there. My wave ends up pushing back to him. So now I'm back in lane with Liandry's. Here's where we really start to see the damage start coming in hot. So Jarvan is back for another little gank. I have completely zoned his boy out of the fight. Now I start dropping damage on him, and he realizes, oh, Kogmaw's kind of big, and he starts to walk away from me. So I'm back in lane. I'm free to farm. The burn damage is definitely coming in hot. We start moving topside here to make a nice little cheeky play on the Kennen, if possible. Grab the plant. I think Kennen had a ward or something because he disappears off the map right there. I decide to try to back, but I realize I only have 300 gold, and that's not going to do a whole lot. So I see that Vi is invading their blue. I say, hey, you know that blue buff that you gave me a minute ago? I really liked that, and I would really like to have this one as well. He's a great good guy jungler, so he gives it right over. Then we see, oh, hey, look, there's a Herald here. My bot side sees, oh, there's a Nocturne unchecked. They come up into the mid lane to cover for me. Nice guys. 3 of us up here securing the Herald. So Herald gets secured. This song is way too chill. Let's try a different song. There we go. This is better. Okay. So Herald gets secured. We run up to the top lane. We drop the Herald top lane. Go ahead and just drop the zone down for the Kennen. Don't even really need to hit him at this point. Just need to zone him off of this area. Nocturne decides, you know, that he's going to come up here. Flash ult for the kill. Here comes Jarvan. He thinks that he's a big dog. Kayle says, don't worry, boo, I got you. Hits me with the ultimate. And yeah, that it ends up going really well. So give her a nice little peel ult, and we are out. Picked up the double kill right there. That takes me to 3-1. So nice little spicy increase there. Start working into the demonic as my next item. So let's go ahead and fast forward just a little bit here past all the boring stuff. All right, so coming back to mid lane, they've got 3 pushing my tower. This is just me peeling them off, clearing the wave. There we go. Having a sneaking suspicion that Leona is just chilling over here. Hit her with the ult. Get a little bit of burn damage down. Here comes Kayle leading the charge. Leona decides that she wants to engage for her team, but Nocturne is basically dying to my burn damage long before the fight hits. Get the long range W auto off to get that kill on the Leona. Victor goes down. We go ahead and pings for the dragon start coming out. Vi is over here taking scuttle. Rest of the team runs up. We say, hey, this dragon looks nice and tasty, and we take that as well. But Jarvan with the big play comes in and he steals it. Not for nothing though, because he does sacrifice his life. So Jarvan steals the dragon. Unfortunate as it may be, but the reality of the situation. So I go ahead and start moving again towards more components of my demonic, get some more mana. And let's go ahead and fast forward just a wee bit here. So I start moving towards bot lane because there's a fat wave of farm here that I want. My team decides to kind of run in one at a time. I'm over just behind their red buff and keeps going in. I decide against it and move to, I believe I take wolves here, and then rotate the safe direction. They start pushing mid. I rotate safe direction here. Pop this scrying plant. Get around the side. They're going to take this tower, so I just set up at the next objective. Drop some poke to clear this wave. Get the wave nice and cleared up. I've got 100 gold for my item. Check on that. Okay, wait. I go farm raptors here. So farm the raptors camp. Go back for my item. I back while I'm waiting for my mana to fill and pick it up at the exact moment that I'm full to the integer. I got a little bit of a 2v2 popping off. Leona showing up in mid, coming up here. So we've got Kennen and Leona and Victor all mid against our Kayle and our Vi. Everything kind of starts to go a little bit awry here as our team starts splitting for seemingly no reason. So I type in chat, I let them know, hey, just goon squad up. We were doing great as 5. Just to kind of refocus the team a little bit. They go over. Here's where you really start to see what this build starts to do. I've got my 2-item spike. I've got my sorcerer's shoes. So I come over here. I'm all the way around the back of our red buff. I have decided to try to interfere with this. Kennen pops out, pops his ultimate. I flash over the wall. I start chunking the Kennen. The Kennen is now significantly chunked and can no longer try to contest me. So I start dropping ultimates into the Baron pit. Baron is still chunking away at him. Here comes my E. Here comes my ultimates. One person, just me, basically just stopped their entire Baron push. Now, they all retreat into the blue side of their jungle. I just zone it off with my E. And now I've given my team enough time to come up. We have 4 members at the Baron, really full health. I dropped the advanced vision ward. We've got 5 members coming back. Vi's here. We take Baron. So no contest. They were getting low. It was just me. My living artillery can hit from about 1.5 miles away. So because of the vision that I had, I just start dropping living artillery into the Baron pit and call it a day. So start moving towards the Seraph's Embrace here as the next item. We start pushing our lanes. So let's just push this up a couple of minutes here. So goon squatting up now. As per my previous recommendation, we got Jarvan over here on the side. I fish for him with an ultimate. We don't find it. We end up finding a Kennen there for free. Kennen hits his Zanya's, but does go down. Leona's deciding that she wants to try to continue the fight with us. I'm just peeling back, dropping my E on the ground, dropping ultimates as much as I can. Jarvan comes in, drops his Colosseum. Then Victor comes in, gets ulted by the Vi. A nice little persistent cleanup. Twitch and I end up pushing down mid lane. Vi rotates over towards the dragon. Vi will solo the dragon here. Twitch and I will take mid tier 2. Twitch and I will then push forward with our Baroned up minions to take the Nexus Tower, or the Inhibitor Tower, I should say, of mid. Vi solos the dragon. Cloud Drake, nice. Not really that big of a deal for me, but good for the rest of the team. We've got their team spawning now. Kennen decides that he wants to try to come in. I drop just 2 spells on him, hit him with a bunch of burn damage, hit him for about a full quarter of his life. Twitch and I clear out their red buff. I give this to Twitch because I'm not auto-attacking as much as he is. We take our double blast cones over and then give a little bit of a BM on vision before we back. So him and I both go back. I take this blue buff here. We give him red. We give me blue. Vi is in the bot lane. She's currently getting caught. You guys can't see it. So trust me, Vi's in the bot lane. There you go. You can see it now. She's currently getting caught. I go to rotate over. Jarvan's got her in the Colosseum. There's really nothing I can do about that. So I decide, oh, hey, you know, we need to move away from this. Kale was also coming down. She gets caught. They're again, they're goon squatting here. So Twitch has come back from his buy. They saw me and decided that they were going to come this direction. So Twitch opens up with his ultimate. He's hitting the spray and pray. I'm hitting all my spells. I've opened the choke. He gets the quadra. I accidentally steal the penta. So I'm like, oh shit, no, the penta. So I accidentally steal the Twitch's penta. And then meanwhile in mid lane, I don't know if you guys see the mini map right now, but I have just noticed it after that fight. Meanwhile, on Nautilus, he's taken their base. He used his Baron buff to march it right down the middle while they were chasing everybody around in bot lane. And Nautilus is just slapping the Nexus. I'm currently walking down mid lane to try and come to their aid, but their entire team is up. They've now realized that the game is over. So there we go. That's GG. Let's go ahead and just fast forward it. Here we give the honor to Twitch. 6-1 in 10 is my scoreline, 147 CS, with the most damage in the game. So we'll go ahead and pause it right there. So, most damage in the game. A lot of burn. This build is really, really good. And I know this video format's a little bit different, but if you would have heard the audio quality on this recording that we just watched, I could not upload it. So thanks for bearing with me through my commentary, I guess. A little bit different than my standard video format. Let me know if you guys like this, because I might just shot call games instead of doing live commentary. I don't know. Let me know. This one was just out of necessity because the game was good and I didn't want to waste the video. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this format, and subscribe, because like I said, 80% of the people who view my videos are not subscribed. We need those subs to build the Mando army. And I just want to thank you guys for your time. Hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, the Mando army needs you. Peace.